Hey, buenos dias, que onda, que paso amigos, John's Moto Garage, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to bring you a real quick update on the FXDX. If you've been following for a while, you know I took the bike over to Cruzy Originals about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I'm happy to say we've got some progress, and I should have the bike back in the next week or so, but I'm super stoked to tell you what Ryan over at Cruzy Originals has done with the bike. And I'd be remiss if I didn't give a big shout out and thanks to Ryan over at Cruzy Originals. The dude has gone above and beyond. When I reached out to him initially, I said, hey, I got this new Dyna, I'm finally hitting 12 o'clock and I need that rear fender reinforced. And I was expecting to pay like $500-600 to have that done, because that's typically what it costs. He told me, hey dude, bring the bike down, I've got this new idea I've been wanting to try out, and we'll try it out on your bike. I was like, heck yeah dude, I can't say no to that. So I took the bike to Ryan's shop, and anyway, here's where we're at today.
Super dope. It's coming. It's going to become powder coated. We're going to sell them raw or powder coated. I honestly, I like it raw. It's just raw finished steel, which it will rust, but if you oil it and shit, it would look rad. But they're going to come gloss black as well for a nice finished look. The gusset, this will all be filled in with steel. There'll be no gaps. It's going to come with a Scrape City extra large scrape plate, which is right there.
Say that again. It comes with what?
Comes with an extra large Scrape City scrape plate. All the hardware. CruzyOriginals.com. Going on the website. They're on the website.
They're on there.
They're on the website. We're taking pre-orders. It's not that big of a pre-order because we will have these done end of next week, our first run of them, and then they're going to go to powder coat, so they'll be shipping out in like 2 weeks. But it is f***ing crazy the response that we're getting on these. So if you do want one, I would definitely say pre-order it, or you might be waiting a little while because the list is stacking hard.
He's basically come up with a subframe that bolts onto the bike, and the super rad thing about this, there's two super cool things about it. For one, it's adjustable. So you have 3 settings, and you can basically adjust the settings to your status or where you're at with your riding. And so me, for example, newbie, I'll be level 1, basically have it set to where scraping is right where it would be with your traditional fender. But once I progress and get more comfortable with that, I can set it back a little bit deeper, and then eventually possibly get to like Dom or Tallboy T status where it's super far back there. And the rad thing about that is you don't have to continually cut the rear fender. You do the one cut on the fender, and then you can adjust the settings as needed. Another super rad thing about it is it comes with a titanium plate. So you ever see those dudes who are throwing the gnarly sparks when they hit 12 o'clock? Hopefully here on John's Moto Garage, sooner than later, we'll be able to see some rad sparkage as well. You know, Ryan didn't pay me to do this. I just feel like it's the least I can do, and I will definitely find a way to repay him for totally hooking it up. I'm super stoked to try it out. Of course, stay tuned. Once I get the bike back, we'll put it to the test. We'll see if I can even hit 12 o'clock still. To my knowledge, there's nothing else out there like this, especially on the Harleys. And so if you're in the Dyna game and you're doing the wheelies and you're hitting 12 o'clock or getting close, I highly recommend go check out his website. They're on pre-order now, and he's had like an awesome reaction and response to this, because again, nobody else is doing it, and I was blown away when I saw what he did, because I just was not expecting anything that awesome. That's the brief update on the Dyna. Again, big shout out and thanks Ryan Cruzy. Check him out, Cruzy Originals, and I'll put a link below to his Instagram, to his YouTube channel as well. And then also, while the bike's in the shop, we're going to have case savers installed. We're going to have the full protection, the K-bar with the sliders, with the rear shock sliders as well. So the idea, once I get that bike back, oh, and the oil pan mod, so I'm not starving the engine of oil when we're up at 12 o'clock. I'm going to get Elite Mototech clutch levers installed as well, and I think those are the big ones on the bike. So the idea is once that bike's back, it should be good to go, stunt ready, where I can get into the drifts, hit the 12 o'clock, start learning, you know, one-handers, all that good stuff. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I think that's where we're going to be. Also, I'll give you guys a quick update on the Ninja. I left you guys hanging with the title. I wasn't able to get it transferred. So what we were going to do is get a bill of sale, power of attorney, have Alex sign that in California and send it to me. The next day though, I went into one more shop, one more, you know, third-party DMV place, just to try doing the transfer. Went in there, handed it to them. They didn't even bat an eye. They did the transfer, no questions asked, and I did not have a problem. So clearly it just is kind of hit or miss where you go and who you're working with. But cool news is we did get the Ninja 636 title transferred over, so that bike is legit good to roll. I can go out and have my fun with the stunts and all that stuff, and I have been having a blast on that bike. Other housekeeping, as you can see, we've got John's Moto Garage merch. Jackie and I wanted to try everything out first, kind of see what we thought about the quality. We're not in the business of apparel, and so what we did is we had a design made that we were happy with, and then we're going through Teespring. And I've heard mixed reviews on Teespring, and that's why we really want to try it out first and see how it works. So far, we're happy with it. We're pretty stoked on it. And so we'll do a video going over our logo, how we came up with it, and the official, you know, launch of our merch. But it is available now, so if you're interested, you can hit it up. Should be below. And I would definitely look at the sizing recommendations, because everything seems to be sized a little bit wacky. So for example, I usually wear a medium, but based on their recommendations, I purchased everything large, and so far it seems to be working good. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Anyway, I appreciate all the support, you guys. Hopefully that Dyna FXDX will be back in the garage sooner than later. Super excited to get out and ride it. And I've been having fun on the other bikes as well. It's wicked hot here in Arizona, but we're making do, man. So anyway, as always, thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Adios. Nos vemos.